All right. Good evening and welcome to Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Selbert. Well, Enra Yaji Ahome, Enra na news na ewo hɔ na had to do with Muhammad Kamara. Eweka Muhammad Kamara ho asɛm. There are a lot of issues, and now some technical resume training. We had a rep, and now the AJ Sports Complex. All the necessary update is CNN or AJ Sports Complex. But well, there are some news on Yusuf Nurudeen. We will talk about that. The Ghana Premier League fixtures and was released. We will talk about that also. Then we'll look into the transfer news. The transfer is still not over. Into the transfer news, Super Bremo here on Porcupine Stand with Silver. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to enjoy the kind of amazing content every day you jatum on this particular platform. My name again is Over the Champion. Comprehensive Asante Koroko news and I'm a bro and anyway. Let me start. I have close to 8 discussion points. I'm a brother, my jai, I'm a twaso da foforo. Same way the shift fridge me and you could tie. Well, let's start from the NSA because I can't sound to this weekend. Samba kwa na egu bamaswa na ubia eche na adwen kasa edefa ho na eye the Papa Yara Sports Stadium. And the fact that the National Sports Authority, Kumasi branch and Asante region branch, it decided they say with less than a month or within a month, now major competitions like the CAF Confederations Cup, the CAF Champions League, because for now it is the only accredited venue. What Ghana ha yenim say takwaba be kanho a they allow CAF ama permission. See using for international matches. Now, I'm them sorry, which enka will be any problem with Nipa what they man, but how the place will be used. The NSC na babon thing say me assure mu nyina. Mo ana mo kon tintini a meka ho. Ana yen tiase say park ne so akoprama na nkasa so a. Se nipa enkogina so yemfa nneoma nkosisi so a ne bobre ene ni gina bia mpo etesen no na nka sese a ye di so atwerenkyire dwuma ekoso no e ba kosi sen the NSS men kan kyere mu nyina say they have a well rehearsed plan to fix the venue and to fix the pitch in such a way that by the time football ebe koso because now you're off season football ebe back no the place will be ready for every club, especially Kumasi Asante Kotoko, we use place to play in Ghana Premier League and the FA Cup. And team one now we am most of them found to and say da now they are in control of events around Papa Sports Stadium. Now same bien whoever na bibien whoever see the venue will be ready, the pitch will be ready for every major competition. Well, talking about development, pitches, and infrastructure, Yawuramo Adako Jache, the AJ Sports Complex. Now, the Kings Project, Yawadeye Chiamun, and the Kings Project, for the first part, Momusoja Egumu. Now, Ejana no thing called to the extent to say, wamu edrio. Now, and then, my culture we will talk about Asante Kotoko training grounds extensively. Senior when Timianko who their course that is what we do here. Yeah, when you power AG. Now, one say machine na AG as no sono. Eye dede. And Timianka Samaka said, when full activities concerning the project start at Asante Kotoko, it will be difficult for them to train because they're all mixed concrete And even if they decide so maybe use machine here, they mess concrete now. I know they kakra. The pitch now could go training. No, ebia for now, phone touch it. But they know around can affect the workers. It can affect the players on the field. The nature of a jumana a custom. The abana sana won't mean training, no. At the same time, workers go na car say koba na car di aboba car di way ba a bit distract you. So I know said it will get to a time Kotoko will have to move from AJ if the project cost gidigidia. Good. And then what I can tell is that in the morning, a brand Santa Koroko training no machine energy because a ye in your cancer as an epe beba it can affect the training. So it was after. So we were training, and I'm paying for a can't. By the time now no pack what we training in there. One machine is baby and AC NG assassin so. So and that's all they are still doing it, but not to create noise to affect the training of Asante Korokantino. Say I'm starting now, maybe be about 12. 9 year omejai na after 12 no matter adwuma na no pa no tumi start mo be start train na no ajai mo wi anu atoa so ono kura no papa no ono apese obe hekotko train ni bi de nya de obe ye adwuma na mo nko amohwe ono nko aba behwe bi ono so ba be ka ho no ma hwe bi now and at the AJ Sports Complex attendance na encouraging. You know why I'm saying this? And then Monday na weekend amanfo akoshi sika amanfo diska. So clearly, people will try to go to work and make some money, kakra. But sewonya echita for se joada no pa. Womu kobo chenku akwakohe team ni training something positive echere se bibi pa ekoso. And then ni pe according to my reporter, na encouraging yes, it can be more. Okay, di ebi na koroko training. I think that was during our time, no. Na nipa bɔdɔm ama amanfoɔ kɔsi nkonnwa no aduane tɔn wɔ adakɔgya akyɛ no ɛnduru saa but it is better than what we've seen for some time now. Amekae sɛ kɔtɔkɔ kɔbɔ RT mekɔ AG na nipa ɛwɔ hɔ na ɛnduru 4 bɛne deɛ na nipa na ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛdɔɔso. Now let's talk about the training. Na mame ma key things that happened that are some technical training. Na menya ho adwuma ma I'll answer some of the questions I'm be abisa and there because my koji ho info. Well, Coach Ogum na onye present. That's the first thing. The team was led by Coach David Oklu. And then Asante Korokona Nkasa in order to address issues. At the statement about Bontain Ede Atuja said the coach will return later. As in the course of week ya obeba. But the next year, my reporter and Coach Ogum na only training grounds. To when ya Coach David Oklu, na when ya Wilson Asari, na when ya Joba, na when ya Imoro Ibrahim, na omunyina present ewa Sante Koroko training grounds. Isa medu the equipment officer so no. Well, players, according to my reporter, 2 players and number. Mama technical team. 2 players in the shape of Justice Blay and Yusuf Nurudeen. Blay beba. But Yusuf Nurudeen and a 7 kakra which I'll come and talk about. And the players are by in here. Goalkeeper Frederick Asare, goalkeeper Mohamed Kamara, F Stepo down our AJ Sports Complex for the first time. Obey player Emerson Tikoroko. Goalkeeper Fatau Seidu. 3 goalkeepers. And as a matter of fact, Asante Tikoroko goalkeeping department is sorted. See, right back, Prince Anderson and Emmanuel Kote. Well, center back, Henry Ansu, Joseph Ablo, and Ablo. na yɛnyina nim sɛ aborɔ na ne yere firi mu but ɛnɛ na ɔwɔ training ɛde ma Asante Kotoko na Samba Indongani nti two center backs ntumi amba Justice Blay ɛna Yusuf Nurudeen Smart Abdul Hamid Mohammed Al-Hassan from Sudan na ɔwɔ hɔ ɛna aberante fɛ no Patrick Esiedu the first time training with Asante Kotoko na ɔno so ɛwɔ training grounds hɔ Michael Che Dwamena Kotoko ne Heart ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium Democracy Cup wɔntumi ankɔ bi because na ne ho ntɔn ne yie nyame adom 10 days break a Kotoko nyaeɛ no Michael Che Dwamena etimi ba ɛbɛyɛ training with Asante Kotoko full force na ɛnya asɛm ketewa nti manu papa yaya Emmanuel Enchi Prince Peter Aminu Akwa Dauda Saka first training for Asante Kotoko Elvis Che Bafo Awuche Abdul Karim Abdul Rahman Yacob na ɔno so wɔ training ɛna aberante ɛfrɛ no Bernard Somwa na ɔno so wɔ training ɛde ma Asante Kotoko bele bɛba but Yusuf Nurudeen ɛna sɛ woda sɔre na sɛ wate sɛ ebi akatua mu no nneɛma nsesa a ebi a Nurudeen deɛ no ɛnkɔ a ɛmɛnyɛ nwanwa what I can tell you is that the IMC as a whole have not taken any decision on Yusuf Nurudeen. Nana Penkra kwesi ewa nukra oni kurom ha. Likely say Nana betimi atia ne na echi kakra. Na yenyina nim say on the 4th of August, Krora tumfo say tutu ebedi na kwesi de ewo ye obroni kurom London ana UK. Ntia me picking as Nana Penkra kwesi ewa Kontompo ni aferi hene chairman of Asante Kotoko IMC eso ebetumi ajoine ye Krora e London na wo ba na Krora bedura na other things around Asante Kotoko enyina behu ye tuamu ene de eba nti IMC ni nyan take decision on Yusuf Nurudeen but what I can tell you ni say sa suban ya toaso because internally key members within Asante Kotoko are not pleased. For now, you better train kopem da Coach Ogumbeba. Na se Coach Ogumba na Yusuf Nurudeen Bibian Sasanya. Me say don't be surprised. Say bia na ketua na ensembe tinya aba ho kakra. Kotoko at this point is in no position to terminate the contract of Yusuf Nurudeen. The ebetimi asia na say Yusuf ebetimi anya more like a suspension if enyoma toaso. But second company for between a contract with the AC. Yes, it is true. Sa controller Yusuf Nurudeen din every ne list so ala na ketuemba bamnya ntia se Asante company for finding ways of compensating him by raising his salary to around 5,000. Unconfirmed. But the salary no cost to around 5,000. Sani abrante no be okay kakra na ebe kushi no ewo ne nursing salary anamba te Nurudeen amba bo Bernard Somwa Peter Aminu Akwa Baba Yaya Che Dwamena Emmanuel Kote. We'll talk about them later, but I'm happy for Michael Che Dwamena say getting the fitness na wetimi aba ye juma ede ama Asante Kotoko. As to what will happen, they said let me state it, say almost 85% possible. So Asante Kotoko might settle for one defensive midfielder. Yes, that is what I'm picking. Say possible so Asante Kotoko might not go for two defensive midfielders in Asamoah Tinedu and Shawkan Mohammed. They might go for one. I'll come and talk about them later. That was Jumedi. So, and team. For now, it looks like baby Albert Asamoah was also there. Thank you. Now Albert so was training. In team, Mama goalkeepers, Mama left back, Mama center back, Central midfield nimpono. There is Che Jamana Sharif Mohammed, Babayaya, Intim Menu, and Emmanuel Enchi. Enti se baako ba bɛka ho why make a defensive midfield bit me one baako bɛka na 6 central midfielders, which almost Kotoko 3 central midfielders in every game. A 4-3-3 system means Kotoko was 3 starting with 3 or bench. It's a good strikers now better more Awuchi na wenya eye Jacob eye Abdul Karim Abdul Rahman. Na Peter Abinu akwane eye Dauda Saka. Nti bia baako bɛka somoa ho a na ɛsɛ hɔ nasi. Na right baako ba na ɛhɔ esi na DM baako ba na sɛ hɔ no so esi ɛde ama Asante Kotoko. Well, conflicting report on Morifin Donzi. That's why I'm not talking about him. And now no part me come a me di kyerɛ sɛ de on cancel. Odi nkɔmɔ so kɔ Guinea. News ni bi say boy no so I extended the contract. Nti ɛyɛ na menya these conflicting reports, I choose to keep quiet. To me entwɛn. Ɛyɛ dan Kotoko will get another attacker to complete the deal. Nti entwɛn ni ɛhwɛ deɛ ebesi wɔ hɔ. For the right back at the moment, Lord Asamoah, because Emmanuel Boyne deal is entirely out. Well, for the player, I can tell you, sir, Mpenifone na Kasam and I am convinced to join. Wakachro say, Wakachre Mpenifo bebre, Lord, Eddie Gomre say, Kotoko na mpese memo. Wakaso say Kotoko no, and no peso obo. Ompetim biasa Kotoko. Yes, have to focus in the picture. But also person obo Kotoko. Boa hendi ene die mpae na mebo se asem bia nto abrantie ni enwi akiri no na ono akwantu no mantumi amfa na nko no so a na osan betena Ghana na wa Kotoko. I will feel the pain of the player. I'm just hoping that will not happen to him. But Rebecca said, "Wasuma brewa be yoba akoda de enya wa asem good." But a Lord Asamoah na Kotoko di na chi say one a year court be compete or right side. Wow. Before I move on to the transfer, let me talk about the fixtures in the Ghana Premier League. Well, generally, an announcement of Ghana Premier League fixtures nearby, say one monitor discussions, baby. Our Kumasi Asante Kotoko platforms, so it looks like people are having a feeling, say, it is more like a done deal for Asante Kotoko. And then I'm sure now we mudaho. Let me introduce you to conversations, proper conversations around Kumasi Asante Kotoko, draw by any the dynamics. Hey, Minka Mohammed Kamara asem no. Okay, let me do the Kamara. Let me profile Kamara kakra. Well, Kamara a goalkeeper in the Osonwa. Now, goalkeepers no normally adeɛ baako a amanfoɔ tie ɛka about them when they are diving and they are going down. Say ball no nam fam a keeper wadeɛ asa no obeduru fam na ball na fa no ho ahyɛ. That is one thing amanfoɔ tie ka fa no ho pa. Clearly, ɔmo share the unveiling video ni bi anim say former Asante Kotoko captain in Amos Frimpong played a part in the performance of Asante Kotoko getting the goalkeeper from Guinea. The same as Joseph Ablo. Say Amos play a part. Now, this is it. One major thing about goalkeeper Ved Mohamed Kamara. How monitor discussions around him or people closer how comfortable playing the ball with his feet. So on one kasa say goalkeeper say ball yembo binu oyadie. One thing you can talk about Kotoko goalkeeper Sekoye, Moise Poate, Nalad, and even Freddy Kasari is that their goalkeepers are when the team tries some build the ball no freshly and they call. Now say opponent need the pressure ball muswa. These are players are one or the other. They are able to call the center backs. Someone sambo ball ne mame na me nyabo lawyer. Na me ne mo build them kwechiri. and idea coach ogum pe on the ball. Obi oni Razak Abelewa nim dan lad ogum first coming be him say Abelewa academy no on him ball. Watch dan lad. Dan lad so him ball na nkasabo. So na idea na Santo Koroko technical department na requirement na no open. And you free obi on person fan as a goalkeeper. And that's why no many abre Andrew so wusu more. Lusters and now Kotko Nino wusu more than Benjamin Asare because Asare in terms of playing the ball, Andrew Sousu Diano was for Chen. So with Mohamed Kamara, the news is that he is comfortable when he is playing the ball. Me capture us a post-season analysis. Someone say, "Boy, a fair baby ha kotoko." Therefore, they wanted a goalkeeper and presence in the air. A goalkeeper or intimidating a personality when he's in the post. And clearly, we share a year Mohamed Kamara. You'll be the tallest player in a Santo Koroko team. We check yes, Frederick Asare wapa. But we share Brantiana. It appears you'll be the tallest a year player. Again, they want a year Obia or experience. You can't go in for any goalkeeper only experience. And he has experience. Well, he's the type of goalkeepers are based on their meeting or ultimate home and found also one ultimate home and then I'm so comfortable on the ball nintino adiaba come fan who say yeah ball 1-on-1 na so opie na oba so a ultimate man ho ye kese cause ne nine no ba ne nine ba ne nem no ba ne nsa no ba ne body ni mu a and if you watching Frederick Asare or tie idea on 1-versus-1 because of seniority. And that is one thing when it comes to his performance. Like I'm saying, these are all things, three things where they're excellent with 1v1, comfortable on the ball, and extremely good when it comes to say also dominance. Yempiem be fence and be bobo num yempiem brameche and then you know he's very good at it. You need to look at the problem of your team, then look at players that can fix the problem of your team. And clearly, based on the recommendation and the scouting report, it appears that he can fix the problems for Kumasi Asante. Let's go to the fixtures. Now we are about transfer news, Eddie Amam. Whoa! Kotoko first game is against Karela. And last season, I'm not saying TMU. I'm not saying say last season, no. And one else see this season. No, that is not what we want. As a matter of fact, last season, Kotko sees we don't want that. We all want Kotko to win the league. And the kind of materials are Kotko offer, the target is the league. Which is that is what in I pay say Kotoko Sabeka. Good. Now on common in here. Karela last season share Kotoko. Away any Kotko draw home, but also Kotko away. So if you think say matches now a manageable has nim Ediana nim Midiama enim sa 3 months enka o starting league o bo ebi a has Diana Midiama ebi a nations nebi a wokonsu atre away say ewu kakra. So it could have been worse than this. But Karela is tricky. So the first 5 matches of Asante Koroko were tricky fixtures. You don't underestimate the nature of the matches because of how tricky they are. One, Karela at away, a match, a potential banana slip. You can easily slip. And that is why I am happy. Say Kotoko me diema before say on me start even on me too kind. Because I have to full game, no. I may need just from Kubia Bewra, but playing Midiama away, our match on the Biom Stadium, can give Kotoko another quality test for us to again assess the new players. Say, me assessing new players, ni Biom no. Midiama match, what I can be that test. No? One thing I want Kotoko to avoid is complacency. So, Karela, last season, you Kotoko, you're quite away, and your points, no. We are expecting a change, but that should let you know. And no matter who say ball no heading. The next game is against Insuatrema Ofie. And then you say me kai obi ayaw, and then you say me kase. They see last season and they see this season. But we should be guided by results of last season because last season Insuatrema be share Kotoko Ofie. 2-1. Manaf any Abranti fan Abdul Rahman Mohammed. And the show goes to Asante Koroko. Abdul Rahman Mohammed trials with Kotoko by eventually one pass it. But call me Diama or Nsuatrema kunya around 6 goals. Manaf Umar me catch us Kotoko show interest. Me catch them. On also say goal ewo. And I think Kotoko goal scorer was Shadrach Ado. The original 18 hona Morrison Piama no or Piato far end. So it's also another tricky game because in Nsuatrema first season, that was Zebo. Kotoko show 2-1. Difficult game, ba. And the last season, Meshe. So clearly, Kotoko bo Nsuatrema and your matcha. Ubetimi obu and yagu keke. Yes, they might be playing Africa. I bet me affect your makakra. Oh, when the matches are plenty. But the truth is, Nsuatrema a team majority of their good players omu kipuyi. Ama good players ni be blank, omu kipu good players no. And a honey fast antiquaroko. So that is a game based on last season. You must go all out for revenge. Young Apostles' third home game. We don't have any premise to do the judgment. Then Ediana, sorry, Brekum Chelsea. Last season under Asamoah Boadu, almost share Kotoko. Brekum by 2-1. After Mukwala scored, Amankona will win a penalty. And Obose, that was Moise Poitier. So clearly, yes, I know say changes across the team, but I'm just sending signals. Me eye opener. Send your play part in Kotoko preparing for the league. And have fixtures in Diagro. That is Chelsea. And check Kotoko Chelsea will Brekuma. It is always difficult for Kotoko to go and beat Chelsea. Oh, Brekum. My best of knowledge since 2000 and even 16 Chelsea Brekum away win Ayating. Then Kotoko Ababa Accra Lions. Stubborn side last season. Share Kotoko Suofie. So first 4 matches, can't 5 matches, head here. Kotoko born last season were those respective venues now. Kotoko enya point. So it is purely a revenge mission. And some catcher boys normally massive revenge question matches no. To be grand results because to born as here one you might laugh at the wrong side of your mouth. Because a tricky fixtures. Mpaye nyina bo se Kotoko first game na nkwa akwahye Karela eno de dom an kebe ba Kotoko ni Nsuatrema no kebe ma team na nyesika e de abon ho bra. And nobody should underestimate the 5 matches na that Kotoko the first 5 no because it is tricky. What we will play up to 4 Kofie, which is not bad. Match day 13 positive kakra say Ubabo had to folk normally. I me pese ebo house will fear first. Because our first match na Sikaba pa. We play Samates away. Asamoah. Then we'll play Ediana away, Dreams away. We'll play Midiama away. So potential titles. Teams that can fight for the titles. Nations home. By no Bechem second round of Beba Kumasi. Samates. Sorry, Bechem Bebe Kumasi, Ediana Bebe Kumasi, Midiama Bebe Kumasi second round, Brekum Chelsea Bebe Kumasi. Well, has near Beba we. So the first 5 matches we should be careful. It's not that easy. And yet easy. Well, I mean call other news, so I mean call transfer na because I think I'll do proper digest of other issues later. Shawkan Mohammed is training alone. He's not training with Accra Lions. Makes me a can't so do a beam. I can't first, Massa can beam say, Wama Accra Lions in penny for an NTS or no, he will not continue playing for them. On to us or any season way. Waman penny for an away. The contract of Shawkan, but the contract of Shawkan, the issue is deep-rooted sources say it will at the end of this month. Accra Lions in penny for the bill, we say a war. I'm on our first option when it comes to renewing the contract. But I can tell you that the boy is not ready to renew his contract with Accra Lions. Send Americans so there are too many. I'm on training. Don't forget, sir, Shawkan in your hype keke. Last season, Accra Lions team they did second in terms of number of minutes played. So we they have a defender, Muhammad Ali. If you are, Shawkan was the player aboard the second most minutes for Accra Lions. Among massive campaigner on the second in the Ghana Premier League for the first time. Exceptional defensive midfielder, national team, Onya call up. All players are coach Ogum settle on the fast. Son of Paul Manesh Shawkan, Abbas Samari, Emmanuel Entry. The projected middle three was Ebianka Babampono, a coach may use from the wings. According to what I'm telling you this evening, player no Enya extremely involved in player negotiations. Good. Player nankasa enre ene asante kono company phone bi di nkomo. And what I can tell you is okachiro say kotokone di obebo because it looks like foreign office now more canon. And being why concrete enough to convince him to move. Some style be that is how Miusu West or Chechi Muchere Penyon. Nina some style be and yet the Onuan Kasa or Da Omusebebuano. And then I can tell you again, sir, between any Ghana Premier League club and Kotoko is ahead. Because Kotoko ran a boy in a bush in Ankasa. I'm common actually. Let me say this for the first time. I said, if Shawkan ever bought Ghana Liga, baby, I'm numere let me repeat, the deal is not done. But if Shawkan will play in the Ghana Premier League, he will play for Asante Koroko. Any idea or how me man? Can you know me kasa and say, Obed, a Juma is here ye beyond yaye. There's a coach Ogum Nan Kasa ye no waye. There's a I am simping for ye no waye. So within the power of Asante Koroko, there's a chita from penny for po, and even legend of Asante Koroko ye nimpun omaye for Shawkan Mohammed. The Akano, say, Abrantia na Otrasia, Obeji Atum say, Obeba Kotko. Before I move to Tineduno, Mame found two and him say, Victor Asamoah Okopie the training grounds of Samates. You can speak to Edmond Aka, speak to Paul Ayamba. Say indeed Victor Baho and Aswamba, Victor Baho. But later, Victor Asamoah Efriho as back to Kumasi. Based on assurance, he will be allowed to justify himself to Kotoko. So Babe proven trials at the Amakotoko. And then he was at the training grounds of Asante Koroko. In Timu Amebisa Victor Asamoah, and Victor Asamoah, any Asante Koroko team in a year training. Himself got consigning, but on a Kotoko year training. Coach Ogumbeba Amomunina observe no. Ebi observe now from now to time maybe I Kotoko the pre-season friendly game against Midiama. na ye nyina ehu abrantie na ankasa modembo for us to know whether indeed or merite the recommendations about. Let me tell you, sir, recommendations around the boy positive. And here said whether he can go to the field and deliver. Can deliver. Let me put it that way. Na ye nyina ebe no. Na yakon so betimi abo and aso ntimi mo. But Coach Ogum, I'm on a chance. Say Ombra no be justify. And again, let's respect the words of Coach Ogum. Say after the Hartford game, Coach Korizumi training na obema boy na ba be yebi. Ampa mama boy na ba ama na ba be yebi. Say amfa nye Coach Ogum fault. But hopefully nipa wɔn ka boy no ho asɛm ɛne wɔn ahwɛ boy ne adansedi a wɔn ho no yɛwɔ gyidie sɛ nyame nto nsupa egu aberante ne mmɔden so na player na mfa wɔn ne beebi obɛfiri aba so timi bɔ na ɔbɔ ne yie a the benefit of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Finally on Asamoah Tedenu na me de ma no nsi no Tedenu maka kyerɛ mo sɛ opele Kotoko bɛfa player defensive midfielder baako from the way nneɛma ɛkɔ. They don't want to give up on Sheriff because open players are Coach Ogum personally or Paul Asamoah Sheriff Mohammed Ekam. Inti men who hot change jamna or ti obefa one so that there will be a slot for Sheriff Mohammed. Says Sheriff subitimi ababebo kotokono. Inti Tedenu at the moment enke ka boy na kakotoko any problem. Say boy no one foreign deal. Men come a me di nyina bia ne ho a menya concrete foreign deal. On the foreign deal you dey concrete o. Concrete me be to ho a na dollars ne ta akire a o Ghana Premier League club a ka unu se player no beja awako. But the concrete na din say beba. Into on Tedenu, what I know is that there is no concrete foreign deal. But ebenchina how are Legon cities for be negotiate? Let me confirm it to you, Sir Kotoko. One more initial transfer fee or more coach or more raising or more pijam. But as to sell Legon cities bedia to no is the issue. Ebony as a club, tried your meeting maybe as on by amatine duaba, but the akechri ena edoso. I think say numeri the nipa beya na maye edi amamono. Ma memfa munsia na makasa pa. Mewura baby a edi amam transfer ni nyina mewura mu edi amam de akemu bia no na me adom ochina me de bebrem bye bye.